I don't know, team. Ew, frick. Oh, Jesus. I'm burning things. Oh. Say a prayer. Bloody hell. Oh, this was a mistake. I'm not gonna post this. Welcome back to the kitchen, friends, where famously nothing bad has ever happened on this channel. Not little old me, not in this kitchen. But today, we're gonna change things. Leading up to the Andor series finale, I did a pre-game live stream, and if you've been around here for even a hot second, you'll know that live streams on this channel tend to, let's just say if they go on for a little bit too long, we tend to just talk about the most random shiz ever. So what started as a conversation about eating cereal, then evolved into Americans eating junk food for breakfast, which is true, which then evolved into me observing from my just past anecdotal experience what Europeans ingest for breakfast, which then evolved into a conversation about what the United Kingdom eats for breakfast, which then evolved into me educating my fellow Americans about what the frick blood pudding is. And if you're watching this and still don't know what the frick blood pudding is, allow me to educate you.
Well, I know those of y'all in the United Kingdom, y'all got your beans on toast, your eggs, your blood pudding. Oh, what do y'all know about blood pudding?
Before we get into the history, this all spiraled into a newfound inside joke that was born that day on the channel. Rebellions are built on blood pudding, because tell me how, only here, only on the Catherine LaSalle channel on God's internet, on the YouTube, could we somehow find a way to rope blood pudding into a discussion about Andor. And so alas, I can't take credit for it. It was one of you guys. I'm gonna try to find exactly who said it first. That's kind of been our new motto here on the channel. Just kind of perfectly encompasses just the random ass shit that we just talk about here and the way things escalate around here, to the point that I've been drawn out of my cave, drawn to the kitchen to create whatever Frankenstein project is about to be born here today that is honestly going to be an abomination. Like, this entire quest is about to this should not be allowed to happen.
United Kingdom.
Learn what has transpired here, they will kill us.
Anyways, black pudding, also known as blood pudding, is a distinct national type of blood sausage, originating in the United Kingdom and Ireland. It is made from pork or occasionally beef blood with pork fat or beef suet and a cereal, usually oatmeal, oat groats, or barley groats. You guys know the backstory because I don't ever shut the frick up about my trip to England, which happened like 3 years ago at this point, but I still think about it on a recurring loop every single day. At least once a month, I just have a craving to go back. But one of the cold, harsh realities I learned about y'all, I know we Americans like to tease you guys about your beans on toast, which is also gonna be happening today. Stay tuned. I know we like to tease y'all for your cuisine, but I will never again question how hardcore you guys are. Blood pudding. This is allegedly not even legal in America. Hang on. Can vegetarians eat blood pudding? Is there a vegetarian black pudding? $1 million question. We're gonna find out today. Yeah, what the frick? Why is blood pudding illegal in the US? Okay, this is the Daily Meal. Black pudding, a kind of blood sausage from the UK and Ireland, often contains sheep lungs, making it illegal to import. Today's rendition of blood pudding, hence why I say this should be illegal, is going to be vegetarian friendly. So that basically deletes the entire purpose of the blood sausage of it all. The blood, the namesake. I figured I can't knock it until I at least try the vegetarian alternative of it, because yeah, you guys know, I'm not just doing this to be crazy. I'm not just doing this because I'm psychotic. I'm vegetarian. Jesus, I probably should have disclaimed that. But yes, this dish is served traditionally. If you look up any typical English breakfast, it's there alongside your usual eggs, sausage, beans on toast, which is what we're gonna make alongside it today, because I figured, okay, I'm already committing sacrilege. Like, this already feels like a cardinal sin that's about to go down in my kitchen today that can never be undone. Making vegetarian blood pudding, like, okay, good luck, girl. I've started pre-gaming. Some of our prime ingredients currently on the stovetop. Oven's heating up. We're about to saute the rest of it. So yeah, we're not using any of the animal. What does blood pudding taste like? Oy. Black pudding generally tastes savory and earthy with a meaty or slightly nutty flavor. Okay, well that kind of checks out. Ew, ew, ew! It can also have a slightly metallic taste due to the blood. How are we gonna recreate this? The chaos that's about to ensue. Let me explain. All right, here's the lay of the land. Here we have what I believe is a finished pot of black rice. This is described to have a nutty, sweet and nutty flavor. I'm gonna do a little taste test of this. Wait, I cooked it, now I have to let it sit for 5 minutes. I should acknowledge that there are not many recipes, naturally, rightfully so, for a vegetarian alternative to a dish titled blood pudding. Because why would there be? Let me know if there's actually, like, I don't know. I live in frickin' Los Angeles where the vegan slash vegetarian slash dairy free, gluten free, calorie free movement is pretty bountiful here. So it's not uncommon to find vegetarian alternatives to literally anything you could want. But I don't know how advanced or progressive the United Kingdom is in the way of meat alternatives and fake meat. So if vegetarian blood pudding is even an option to ingest, if you were to like go out for breakfast in the UK, let me know. Maybe I'll go and open up a restaurant. Anyways, the base of this is going to basically be consisting of the black rice. I'm doing a Frankenstein, a hodgepodge, an amalgamation, conglomeration, whatever you want to call it, of multiple different recipes that I found, which means this could prove to be very much not edible. And I should also disclaim, like many of you guys know if you've watched a single other Cat Cooks video here, this is going to be by far the most intricate recipe that we've done. I shouldn't have the audacity that I currently have to just take bits and pieces from a bunch of different recipes that I've found, but that's what I'm doing because I didn't want this to cost $50,000 because sweet Jesus, y'all, there's like 50,000 different spices you need for this to, I guess, create that earthy flavor, and I guess the spice is going to be doing a lot of the overcompensating here, trying to mimic as closely as possible the actual flavor of a real blood pudding. Anyway, I pretty much took the easiest possible ingredients to acquire from each respective recipe that I'm using. One of the recipes actually calls for putting everything into a food processor to blitz it so that you can create a sausage. Listen. So that's what we're going to do. Main ingredients here, black rice, black beans. We are going to be using oats, which I believe, as they mentioned, is a binding ingredient if you were going to make the original with actual blood slash meat. Mushrooms, did I say? A frick ton of spices, and then Jesus, take the wheel. Rice is done, beans are done. I have to saute onions and mushrooms, so let's frickin' do that while that simmers. Oven is being preheated. The whole goal afterwards is to take the rice, take the black beans, take our mushroom and onion concoction, add some oats to it, blend it, add the frick ton of spices, blend it, lay it out on a tray, wrap it in foil, create the cylindrical sausage shape. But yes, as I disclaimed, we are not just going to be having this on its own. Already I'm not giving it a fighting chance by creating a vegetarian recipe of something that should probably not be vegetarian to begin with. Listen, I'll be the first vegetarian to admit there are some foods that you should not be replicated. Just don't even attempt it. Don't try it. Oh my God, I forgot the most important thing too. This has nothing to do with the recipe, but I just wanted to show y'all. For those of you who don't believe me, while we wait for everything to be prepared, I figured I'd pour myself out a nice pint of my flavored water, I swear. See, y'all, I told you it's not beer. I told you it's not beer. Y'all thought it looks like I'm drinking a friggin' IPA. I don't even care. Typical English breakfasts also usually include eggs. I don't eat those. Sausage, I don't eat that. Other meats, obviously, we're not gonna be able to cover that much ground. I only eat like 40% of the things that you usually would find on an English breakfast plate. But I'm going to be doing, there's tomatoes, and I would do the mushrooms, but that's what's gonna be in the blood pudding as well. So I guess I'm literally just having this with a side of beans on toast and a roasted tomato. Ooh. Oh, this could actually be good. Nice, sauteed, golden. Okay, this actually smells really good. I'm going to conduct a quick taste test of the black rice on its own, just because I've never had it before and I'm intrigued, and this is also going to be the bulk of the recipe, and so if I don't like the taste of it, then this whole thing could be downhill. Oh. You know what's a shame? This smelled really freaking good while it was boiling, while I was making it. It probably just needs like salt. Like I would never just eat regular rice in general anyway on its own. Let's get ready to fire up our food processor and Say a prayer. You pack it in. Pack it up, pack it in. I may begin. I'm making vegan black pudding, that's a sin. Ew, I don't want to blend this. Okay, this doesn't smell bad. Like, all the spices together, who knows? Maybe I don't even need the oats as a binder. Now I'm feeling like it might be too thick. Ow! Oh! It is too thick. It doesn't want to blend. I don't know, team. Ew, frick. Oh, everything was going so fine until now. Was it though? Bloody hell. Okay, that doesn't want to blend anymore, which I think means it's thick enough. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let that sit. Oh, this was a mistake. Calm down. It's time to make the shape. Ugh. Oh God, ew, no, I didn't make, it's not thick enough. Oh, Jesus. Okay, get it together, calm down. Yikes, okay, okay. Oh. Our sausage shape. So if it can bake and solidify like this was a sign from the universe that this isn't meant to happen. And also that I should just, you're meant to read instructions, Catherine. This is so bad. This is so not good.
20 minutes later.
Here's what transpired in the oven. I'm impatient, so I was like, okay, this is what my intention / hope was that this would solidify. And I definitely don't think, oh shit, I'm burning things. And I definitely don't think it will. So I was like, okay, you know what? Other recipes that I read mentioned that you could just take your filling and create little patties and fry those up in a pan. This is why I'm mad. This. Another thing I learned is my blender is permanently ruined, permanently destroyed. I'm so livid because my blender wasn't even blending anymore. The blades were like, girl, please stop. I'm baking my beans. I'm creating a freaking monstrous vegetarian blood pudding pancake. The one thing I did do correctly was create a perfect piece of toast. And that's about all we can do around here. The tomatoes are roasting nicely still. That's good. All right, so this is kind of what happened. At least it's black. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. This is so bad. I'm gonna be sick on the floor. All right, we created one little one and one big one, and I think that's all my heart can take. This video is gonna get banned. The entire United Kingdom is gonna rally to make sure that this video doesn't terrorize anybody else. Oh my God, this is an abomination against man. Well, doesn't that look so good? I wanna be clear from henceforth, I'm not making fun of the British cuisine. Everything I'm roasting is myself, because I'm the one who botched this. I'm the one who sabotaged this, didn't follow any instructions, didn't do anything properly. Oh God, the United Kingdom, forgive me. Well, let's try it. I'm gonna cry. No. Okay, okay. You brought this upon yourself. Let's try. Okay, with the tomato, it's not that bad. Oh my God. Okay, please let this be as good as y'all hype it up to be. Oh, thank God. That's the one good thing that came out of this. Oh God, I mean, okay, somehow, I wish this was beer. Somehow, it still possesses an earthy flavor. It honestly tastes predominantly like the black rice, which was the main ingredient. None of the spices I added are doing any of the heavy lifting that I was hoping for, and that's surprising because I eyeballed it. I thought that was going to be the one element of this that I would regret the most, not actually measuring out my spices, or anything for that matter, frankly. Like I said, I didn't really follow a recipe to a T at all. It shows. But in conjunction, like, genuinely, yeah, it's not that bad. Would I ever make this again? No. Do I have a lot of regret about all the food waste that I just committed? Yeah. These beans on toast, though, genuinely? That was the only good thing to come of this. I am truly sorry to the entire United Kingdom.
It's raw. That's raw. It's raw!
Follow the recipe, kids. The only excuse I can give myself is the fact that this was cursed from the start, doomed to begin with, because this is, I will argue now officially, one thing that has no business being turned into a vegetarian alternative. So I'm only gonna give myself points, a way of justification in that regard, because this never should have, this should never happen. This is something that never should have been wrought upon this earth to begin with. Yeah, did I completely go rogue and not follow a single actual accurate recipe for this? Yes, but my final argument, Your Honor, is that no recipe for this should exist. The only thing I'll concede is the beans on toast, you guys got that right. That's pretty good. Did I not even use the right actual beans? Yeah, I'm still using vegetarian Bush's baked beans. I'm sorry. I'm using what I have at my disposal. Once again, if you are from the UK, please don't hate me. I don't even need suggestions on how to make this better. I just need to pretend this never happened. Rebellions are probably built on real blood pudding, y'all, because this fake one, nothing's built on that because it couldn't even solidify. You could probably use this for, if you're getting tile redone, grout. This could probably be used as grout. So I guess you can build some things with that. On that note, I'm so sorry. I can give you my word that I will never try this again. I also just hope that this would go without saying. You guys know me. If you know me, you know that I would never, ever, ever try to insult or make fun of another culture. This is obviously coming from a place of appreciation and, like I said, longing. I want to go back to the United Kingdom. I had the absolute best time of my life in London. I just wasn't prepared for the fact that y'all are the super most hardcore people ever out here eating blood pudding, black pudding. I wasn't prepared for that, and I underestimated y'all. Hopefully, it goes without saying, I know that I'm joking and I was botching this the entire time, but if anyone feels offended by me attempting to create a cuisine that I'm obviously not familiar with and I completely ruined it and manhandled it, and yeah, probably never should have even attempted to do this in the beginning, in the first place, I hope you guys know that that's not my intention. I'm offended by this, by what transpired here. All right, I'm gonna go try to eat something else to delete this from my belly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.